left leg up first.
Dude, this is the one I had the cramp in. I don't know if I can. Ready? Let me swing it out. Here we go. Oh, nope, that's not happening.
We're not old enough.
I'm going right leg first.
Just make sure you sit mostly on the quarter window area.
It's not working. I'm stuck.
They make it look so easy.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They do it in one movement.
There we go. Well, howdy folks. Welcome back to another exciting video. I've got Jacob Davis from Sally's Speed Shop. It seems like every time we work on a second gen charger, you show up.
Yeah, it seems to be. It's starting to be a trend.
I don't mind it.
No, it's a really cool trend.
If you keep bringing me chargers to work on, I'll do it.
We've done a 68. Now I'm bringing you a 69.
Yep.
Ish.
As you can see, this is a General Lee clone, and it's only here because of Jacob. So tell us exactly how this got here.
I was driving back from Indiana with the Gremlin that we revived a while back, and we're driving down this random back road in southern Indiana, and me and Kale were together, Cam Racing, and we see this car sitting in a field, much like where you see it right now, only it was completely by itself, and we were like, was that a painted 69 Dodge Charger sitting in a field? And so we turned around, and we were hesitant to go down the driveway in a place like that because you might be shot.
Yep.
But we go down the driveway, we meet the owner's brother down there, and he shows us the car, and turns out it's this beautiful example of a 69 Charger, freshly painted 5 years ago. But it was literally painted, pulled out of the body shop, stuck in the field, and it's been there for 5 or 6 years. And he never finished it. You know, life gets in the way, you don't always finish your projects, and I love helping other people, so if I can help this guy get his car back on the road and enjoy it with his family, like, that's a win.
Yeah, so basically what we're doing is Jacob was on his way back from Indiana to Georgia, and he stopped in on the way here just so we could see if we could get it to run and drive around the field and, you know, do some General Lee stuff. So this thing's been sitting for a few years. It's dirty, it's nasty, but I think it's going to clean up really nice and look really pretty by the time it's all said and done. And I really, really think this thing's going to be awesome to hear this, because it's got a big block under the hood.
Yeah, it's a 440 with some speed parts. I don't know if there's a cam or not. I mean, there is a cam.
Yeah, I hope it has one.
But is it a big cam? I don't know.
So stick around to the end of the video and see if we can make this thing run and drive for the first time in quite a long time.
Let's get to it.
Let's do it. I have to get out first, though.
Oh, gosh.
I'm just going to fall out.
They really made it look easy.
Ah! There we go. We've got Dixie helping us today. So,
supervising.
Yeah, of course. So anyway, if you want to see this car do a full build series and actually get back on the road, go check out Sally's Speed Shop with Jacob. He's going to be doing a whole build series on the car and then eventually bringing it back to the owner. But today we're just going to see if we can make it run and do some laps around the field.
That's the goal.
So tell us, I mean, the guy, he did all the body work himself, right?
Yeah, so he was apparently in high school in shop class, I believe is the story. And he literally had the quarters cut off of this thing, did the tail panel, did the trunk floor. And then I don't know if he ran out of time to do it in the shop or what, but it got painted and then it got parked outside. But up until that point, it was a running and driving car with 440, 727, 8 3/4. And the story is it just has a transmission leak from one of the transmission lines. So
supposedly.
It's supposed to run. Yeah. I will say all 4 wheels roll, so that's a good start. We don't have to fight any brakes real aggressively.
So this car, we mentioned it in the intro, is actually, from what we can tell, it's a 68 Charger. Because we have new fenders. We got to see some pictures of it in the body shop. It had new fenders, new quarters, tail panel put in. It still has 68 doors because the location of the door lock. On 69, they're up here. 68, they're down here. So, and then a 68 grill panel, of course. So all things lead to a 68 Charger.
It even came with 68 taillights.
It did, it did. It certainly did. Which is no problem. I mean, it's still basically the same car, and they did everything, from what I can tell, bodywork-wise, they did a really good job.
Yeah, it even has the 69 fenders instead of the 68 with the little round marker light. There is some unfinished metalwork on the car. It has half of a new floor pan in here, and it's missing the other half. Got to do some inner wheel well work and the trunk extensions and all that. I will say the frame rails are pretty solid. There's just a tiny bit of rust on the back of this one here, but the whole car underneath is really nice. I don't even think it technically needs new floors because most of them are intact. For a blank slate to start with for a General Lee, this is a really nice car. It has a really decent paint job on it. There's just a couple blemishes here and there, but look, it's shiny.
Yes, it is. it's shocking how clean this car can be once we actually wash it.
Yeah, this is just dirt and stuff.
It's been sitting outside, so stuff has been growing on the sides of it, as you can see there. But we're going to clean that up, and you know, if we make it run, we're going to go up to the shop and clean it up and make it look really nice, and do some modifications to go full General Lee.
And we're in a field. I mean, it's not a General Lee unless it does donuts in a field, right?
Amen. So I see we have 440 power. We've got a wind intake. What'd you say, a Holly? Yeah, there's a Holly 4-barrel, MSD, and an MSD blaster too. Nice. Vacuum secondaries. Easy peasy stuff to work with. I'm going to assume, we talked about this earlier, that the MSD distributor is probably some kind of ready-to-run unit, just because we don't see any kind of ignition box anywhere. We're hoping that that's the case, because if it's not, we're going to have to start rigging some stuff up. Also, I see some plug wires that have been removed, just one, but we're going to have to check the firing order, I'm sure, and just go through and make sure everything's right. And, I mean, we think that the engine was not pulled when it got painted, because you can see like the inner fenders are still primered, and the back firewall is still black. So they at least painted the outside of the car, and you said you might plan on like fixing all that stuff and making it look nice.
Yeah, well, it also depends on what we find out with the engine. If there's stuff I need to do with it, there's no point in trying to do everything with it in here. Just drop it out the bottom. I have lifts in the shop, and that way, you know, just drop the whole K-member transmission all as a unit, and then you have all the room in the world to work on it.
Sure.
So
that's what's good about these cars, is that a big block like actually fits in here, because there's some cars that they put big blocks in. It's like, why did you do that? And
yeah.
This car right here has plenty of room to work with. So,
I will say we have no idea if it even turns over.
Yeah, we can start though. Hey,
we found a key.
We're starting to make money. Look at there. It's giving back. Well, before we get too crazy, we're going to see if it'll spin over. There's no battery tray. There's a lot of just kind of wires and stuff dangling around. I mean, it looks all complete. Choke moves. How about the throttle? We do have throttle linkage. The accelerator pump is super rusty, but it moves. That's good. I guess we can... This fan is like made of paper, so I'm going to try. Oh, yeah, we're moving, and it moves good. So, like, there's no really bad resistance. I'll see if I can do a full rotation with it without it getting stuck. Oh, now the belt's slipping. But yeah, it moved very easily. That's good. So Jacob, you had to like rig this radiator in, right?
Yeah, so the radiator was literally just held in by the transmission cooler lines. And that's actually apparently the issue with the car. You stealing my gloves?
Oh, hey now. Whoa. Hey, hold on. Come here. Come here. No, ma'am. You do not steal
that's
gloves.
hilarious.
No, ma'am.
They do match the car.
They do match the car, but
Color
we can't,
coordinated here.
can't chew those up. They're a little slobbery now. Sorry.
But yeah, you can see actually down here, one of the transmission lines is twisted, where they tried to take it loose. I don't know if they were trying to fix it after it had a leak, or if that is the leak.
Let's check the oil in it. It's very full, like more than it should be.
It kind of looked thin too.
It's very, very full.
It's not very viscous at all.
How's it smell?
Very gassy.
Yeah.
Tastes gassy too.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
So there's some amount of lubrication there. Like you can tell it's still oil, but it's very thin and gassy. So we're probably gonna want to change that before we rev it up at all.
Yeah, it'd be good for at least just like make it run.
Yeah.
And then we'll change it as soon as we figure out that the engine's okay. Because has been times where I've changed oil in engines and the engine was bad.
Yeah, there's no point in throwing $50 into the engine for no reason.
Exactly. As long as it's full, we can at least test it. We need to put a battery tray in it.
Yeah, also, and it came with one.
Yeah, it came with that. What is this? That's not a...
That's a headlight.
It is, ain't it? Yeah. Why is it all the way over here?
I imagine they probably tucked the harness up here. Yeah, it's all over the exhaust and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Just to get it out of the way for paint. So this is the body harness for lights.
And mine unplugged, like completely. Yeah, just take it all the way out so we don't hurt it. That's a good harness.
No, you can't have it.
No, you cannot eat that, Dixie. That is not for you. Sorry.
What is this? Oh, I found the negative terminal.
You mean on the ground? Oh.
Oh, it's not connected. Oh, it's one of the cool old lever ones.
Whoa. Well, then what is this?
Oh, there's another negative.
What does that do?
I have no idea.
They just have 2 for fun?
But we have negative and positive.
Well, that's important. That helps. Well, we see that there's like a bunch of random hoses. This one was going to the carburetor.
Yeah, it's vacuum.
It's vacuum, and it goes up into these hoses that are here that go to the headlights, because they are vacuum operated on these factory cars. There's supposed to be a vacuum pod up under the battery tray, which, as you can see, it's not there, but that's where all this goes, and then it creates vacuum to go over to the headlight doors.
But look, it came with a battery tray.
It did come with a battery tray, and that's
brand new, but rusty.
It's more important right now because, well, you know, we don't have headlights.
Yeah, there we go. And it sits right there. We'll bolt it down. It'll be good to go.
No, we don't have to bolt it down. Just zip tie it. No. So to get this battery tray in, I had to break out my Rogo fasteners here, and they sent me everything you need. So we've got bolts, nuts, washers, all the good stuff to get this car put back together, because we're probably going to need it. I was just going to grab a couple bolts for it, and I said, you know what? Let me bring the whole thing, because we're probably going to have to use it. But you guys need to check out Rogo, because they are fantastic. So Jacob is going to be putting together... You having fun, man?
Oh, yeah.
He's putting together the battery tray. Did you have all the hardware you needed?
I did, and it's stainless, so,
yeah.
You know, you just got to tighten them up, and we'll have a spot to put a big old battery.
Sweet.
We got a really big battery, so hopefully it fits. Oh, it's kind of perfect.
I mean, that's the only thing we do is perfect. Oh.
The battery tray leaves a little bit to be desired.
Yeah, I mean...
But it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, we'll just...
the radiator holds it in. All right, there's the negative. Let's see... Oh, geez. If anything happens.
It's quiet.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
But there's also no smoke, so that's good.
Well, you do have the key.
You have keys to the car.
Is the key fob to it?
No. I don't think so. The key in the dash, if anything happens.
Oh, I hear noises.
Really?
Yeah, heard something.
You hear it? Oh, the gauges are doing something.
Okay.
Just one of them, though. I can't really read them. They're dirty. Is the glove box light on right now?
The glove box light is on. That's... Hopefully it doesn't kill our battery, but that's pretty funny. All right, see if it'll crank.
All right, let's find out. You ready?
Yep. Oh! It's got compression.
It's got compression, yeah.
It's got all the good things.
Well, that was easy. You didn't even have to mess with wiring. Just put a battery in it and it turns over.
Sometimes it is nice.
Yeah,
you know,
so.
Sometimes you get blessed with a little bit easy. I guess we need to pull a spark plug out just to be, you know, so we don't fight any gremlins or anything.
Yeah, and we should find a spark plug wire. You said one's missing.
Yeah, well, this one over here on number 246 is off. Oh, wow. Yep. Well, at least it's loose now. I sacrificed my finger for it. Probably.
They don't look terrible.
They're pretty rich.
They're rich, but they're not like oiled up.
No, I mean they'll spark, but it won't be great. Wait a minute. This is a low deck. This is not a 440.
So it's a 383?
It's a 383 or a 400. Because there should be, if it's a tall deck, there should be a pad right here that tells me the cubic inches, but it doesn't. It's over here, and that's what a low deck does. Not that it matters, but it is
still a big block.
It's still a big block, but it is a low deck.
I don't speak Mopar fluently enough to understand such things.
Based on the look of the manifolds, they're later manifolds, and some of the bracketry kind of looks like 400 to me. That's gonna be my educated guess, is that it's a 400, but we'll see.
Oh, really? Even a 400, not a 383 even?
I think 400. Just the manifolds look like late passenger car to me, like late 70s 400 passenger car. Anyway, let's try and see if we have some spark here. So Jacob's going to turn the key on, and I've got my power probe here. We're going to see, do we have power on the hot side of the coil, whichever one that is.
I do believe that's on.
Oh, get in there. Yeah, we got power to the coil.
Nice.
So I'm going to ground out our plug here, and we're going to see, does that get any spark at all? Oh, yeah. We got spark.
Well, this is turning out to be far too easy.
Well, please don't say that yet.
Now we're not going to have a transmission that works at
Dang,
all. And we'll be on your lift swapping a transmission.
Dixie, do you mind? Do you mind?
All right. So we do want to check the transmission fluid before we try to fire it and make sure. Oh, there's plenty.
Wow.
There's plenty in here.
Dang.
So
It's good and red.
that
Seems
definitely makes me hopeful about the transmission's condition, because if that was empty and it had been run dry, I'd have been a little concerned. But it's definitely got fluid.
Should we put the spark plug back in?
Yeah, probably. And hook up the other spark plug wire.
Dixie, what are you doing? Well, we were looking to see about plugging this plug wire back in, and we noticed that, well, there's a little bit of porcelain in there. So that one's not going to be plugged in right now. So we're going to at least be able to try and see if it'll run on 7, and then we'll try and get that one to come out. So, based on that, it makes me think that it didn't get stuck in the head. It just, something happened where it broke in half. So they weren't trying to at least loosen it up. So it makes me feel a little bit better. We're going to try and put these back in. I mean, they're pretty roached, but it'll at least make it crank. And if it doesn't, we'll take and clean them up and get a better connection on them. So we were talking about this fuel line here. I don't know how much this brake line is going to be doing. That's a 3/16 line, but it's still even got the brake fitting on this end. It's literally a brake line used as the fuel hose. So we might replace that at some point. You remember what this is?
So that's from Jonathan. And the last charger we worked on together.
So if you're watching this video, Jonathan, thank you, because I've used this on a lot of cars.
I use mine all the time.
All the time. So we're going to actually use this to fill up the float bowl the best we can. I'm seeing, is that a reman tag, you think, or is that?
It's some kind of sticker.
Remanufactured by Holly. Okay. Well, thank you, Holly, for remanding this carburetor for us. What do you want to bet that the accelerator pump diaphragm is gone?
50-50 shot.
50-50? Well, it's usually, that's kind of how it goes sometimes, don't it?
All right, let's see if it runs. You ready?
Yep. Oh. Come on. The choke is open. Hold on. Let me try and... Yeah. Whoa!
There's signs of life.
I don't know if there's any fuel in there. Try it again.
All right.
Yeah, it runs.
It does. I was trying to see if the oil pressure gauge came up, but the gauges were so dusty I couldn't tell.
Yeah, these Mopars, they'll be a little rattly until it builds up some oil pressure. That's completely normal.
Yeah, I don't think it built oil pressure quite yet.
I mean, I have cars that I drive regularly that do that, so that's normal. But it runs. That's great.
Were we leaking transmission fluid?
I don't know, because that line's big.
That line is kinked over completely, but I don't see a leak.
I don't feel anything. We need to fix it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like pinch shut. Well, it might be a little bit, but it's enough to where we can run it and just see
if it moves.
Yeah. Sweet. And we also have that vacuum leak too that we found that goes inside the car.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually hooked up, but it's going to nothing. So we might have to put some caps on this thing and just plug any kind of ports we see that are open.
Oh, this one's already plugged by dirt daubers.
Nice.
Nice. That comes in handy. Well, that was easy.
Wait. Almost too easy.
Yeah, that's what you have to worry about, right? Yeah, I think all we need to do is put the radiator hoses back on, get some real bolts holding the radiator in.
Nah, that's fine. Let me grab a couple of them. Thank you, Rogo.
Yeah, they're coming in handy right now.
They really are.
I like these little shelves in here.
Well, it's because they know they're going to get work on.
You're probably right. That's a fair point.
It's just normal for these kind of cars.
So this is a hose clamp from your friends at Rogo.
Yeah.
So it was missing one hose clamp, but it does have the radiator hoses, so that's a good sign. They were loose because I think the radiator was out for paint, and just kind of got sat back in here.
There we go. Hope that looks like 3/8. Close enough. Hey, how'd you get under there?
I was trying to get the radiator over the top, and it's very stubborn. I might need you to help from the top while I do it from the bottom.
Okay, fine.
Might be a two-man job, weirdly enough.
Man. Do we want to try the fuel pump, or
we can?
Should we just try the electric one first, just to make it idle, and then we can?
We know that'll work.
Yeah. We really need some Creed right now.
Creed?
We're missing out. I don't know what size that is, but we're just gonna pick one. Oh, I hear Dad. That sounds like the petty truck. We're putting fuel injection clamps on this. Do you think that's fine?
Oh, yeah. Give it some extra horsepower. I'm going to top off the power steering with some ATF that I have.
This screwdriver that
you
found in this car is actually being really handy right now.
Well, good. I'm going to try the long port. Oh, I missed. Like, it went everywhere. Oh, it wasn't even that low. That's probably overfull now.
Well, yeah.
Whoops.
So we've got our electric pump hooked up. We're going to just drop it down into our fuel jug here. Then this is going to go to the battery.
Oh, is it not going to reach?
You just split them out if you need to.
So close.
I've ruined the ends on those about 50 times, broken them off, stripped them, broke them off again. I think it's been around the block.
Cutting sheathing with a wire is not easy.
Dang.
You said black is ground, green is power?
Correct. Like there's Dad rolling up in the petty truck.
All right, that works.
Okay. See if it holds.
Oh, it's spraying out the...
Where?
Oh, it's like got goop on it or something. So it's been an issue. Look, watch.
Oh. Is there a plug there?
Oh, it's leaking out the top too.
Yeah. Oh, well, just broke the lines. Is there a plug here?
Yeah, there's like...
And it's leaking. Huh. And that's leaking too. The needle and seat float adjustment's leaking. I mean, we probably could smack it with a hammer, maybe but it's got a gasket there, and I bet it's gone.
Yeah, it'll run off of the bowls for a minute.
We can try it.
And what we can do temporarily, is you just catch the fuel with a towel, and you're a lot less likely to have an issue.
Until that towel gets a spark and it's a hazard.
Yeah, so we'll just soak up some of it. And then, if it catches on fire, you just yank the towel out.
Well, then what you do is you take the rag and you wring it back out into the carburetor.
Yeah, there you go.
It'll run on that.
We're all about efficiency here.
Yeah. No, this is a gas, what do you call it? Efficient? Whatever. I don't know whether... What is English?
I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't either.
You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
Woo! She's a little angry.
Ready?
Okay, go ahead. Now it's full. I know it's leaking, but you can hear the pump get quiet.
Oh, it's pouring out the top over there.
Now it's full. Yeah, it's got the pump will go quiet when it builds up enough pressure.
That's fair.
So we'll just try and make it run, and then we'll just work on taking this thing off. We only got 7 cylinders right now, but it is idling. So once we get that 7th plug, or the 8th plug, it'll smooth out for sure.
There's no oil pressure on the dash, but it's an electric gauge, so...
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's see it back there, it's the factory style
it's not
gauge.
plugged in, that's why.
Oh, that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I think the tab's broken off the top of the cinder.
No, it's there. Right there, that's it.
Oh, does it just slide over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Now try it.
Almost idling.
Yeah.
Still none on the, but I don't think it doesn't have oil pressure. It sounds fine.
Yeah, it sounds like a...
It is charging.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So that's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, the carburetor is going to have to come off. So.
We could fix this one. This one being the plug that's in the side.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been had some stuff put on it in the past, so it looks like it might have been an issue before.
We've got a couple things fighting us, but it did try to idle. I think the idle or the timing is probably set too low to where it's mad. So we can check all that stuff, but we've got a really good start here. The moral of the story is we've got a really good start.
I think so.
Yep.
So I went ahead and got the carburetor loose. I'm just gonna pull it off of there. And save it for later. It could probably be rebuilt. It just needs a little love and attention that we don't have the parts to give it right now, because that plug is leaking right there, and that's a big problem. Kind of hard to fix.
Nice workbench you got here.
You know, it does the job. Have yourself a trailer to work on.
It is nice.
It's kind of a carburetor stand because it doesn't like hit on the linkage.
Yeah, sure. Right, Dixie? You think so? Huh? So we've got Jacob swapping out some linkages here, and what I brought over here was a Summit carburetor that I had off another car, and it should do the trick, at least to make it run. All he's gonna do is just change out the kick down rod, because right now I don't want to run it too long without a kick down, because that's how you hurt stuff.
So Dylan took loose the coil, and we're moving that out of the way, and we're gonna run the carburetor he pulled off his other car, and hopefully it'll do the trick on here. Look at that.
Like it was made for it.
Perfect.
So I'm going through and I'm just changing some of the spark plugs that were broken. I look over, 2 of them are broken, so I don't know which one goes where. And then...
But wait, there's more.
It gets worse.
There's one. There's 2 more, and these were like this. We didn't touch these. I don't know how it was running as well as it was.
No clue. I mean, we just looked at them funny and they broke.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, so I guess we are changing some spark plugs then.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh well.
Here we go.
Yeah, 5.
5.
572 across the top to you.
Okay. All I got's 5 and 7 off.
Numbers are hard.
Hey, we're not here for math.
Does that count as math? It's just memorization and
I mean, you got to count.
And a maze at the same. So you're doing solving a maze and a math problem.
You're counting numbers, but just not in the correct order. If you think about it, that's what come out. Now we've got better spark plugs to work with.
Yeah, we didn't even touch these.
No.
This is just how they were.
Well, they were running. They were fine, and then so I don't know what happened.
But they're rusty, so it's been that way for a while. So
Yeah.
there's rust in there. So the fact that it was running makes no sense to me, because then there was 4 broken plugs.
I'm confused right now, but
Like completely disconnected.
yeah. Okay, fuel pump on. Filling up. And like I said, this came off a running car, so the float should be pretty close. Even though the fuel pressure might be different.
I think it's good to go.
Yeah.
Should I leave this on?
Leave it off for now, just in case there's a fireball.
That's
you know, and then
That is fair.
we'll see what happens. This one has a working accelerator pump. We'll give her a couple pats there. I'm just going to say that it probably will crank.
You ready?
Go for it.
That's a little better.
Yeah. Much, much better.
Any transmission leaks?
I don't
We
see
do
any.
have no coolant in it yet. I don't see any leaks at all.
Let's see how it sounds in the back. Oh, not bad.
Oh, power steering works.
Does it?
Yeah, look at that.
Nice. Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, we didn't turn the fuel pump on.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Well, let's fill it up with water and I guess get the junk out of it. I haven't even looked at what's in there yet. I just literally strapped the doors together and drove it home because there's no strikers on the doors yet. So we're probably, actually, we need to leave the strap in there so they don't fly open.
Yes.
So we're going to have to Dukes and Hazard it. Like
You're going to have
100%.
to find the door, for sure. Because there's no door latch, no door locks, nothing.
We will open them to empty it out.
Yeah.
And let's steal a wheel and tire off of your CUDA over there.
Yeah.
Because we got one that has a hole in it.
Yeah. Hopefully that one doesn't have a hole in it too.
It's holding there. I can see it.
It should be fine.
It's good. It's in the tree row.
Well, this is my really bad CUDA. You've seen it in a Mo Party video from a couple years ago, and we're gonna take the wheel off of it because it's the same size tire as the other car, and it should work, so we don't have to change both sides.
You know, a car's been sitting for a minute when the paint you put on it has faded.
I know.
I love the door latch too. It's like literally like a shed,
This whole
like
car-
padlock deal.
This whole car concerns me.
It'll be all right.
Here, stick this one back on it. It's 5 by 4.5.
What a beautiful wheel and tire. It's flat on one side.
The scrap place wouldn't take it because it was they have like a limit for one wheel per trip, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird. There it is. Look at there. That's full race car now.
Oh, it's got a big hole in the wheel.
Yeah, it's rusted out. It's bad. You're almost there.
Oh. Should we look at the brakes or just ignore them?
Well, it won't come off, so we're just going to ignore it. Jacob's going to fix all this. Heck, I mean, it might have a brake pedal.
Well, yeah, we haven't checked.
We haven't even tried it yet, so it very well could have a brake pedal.
Is that high enough?
We'll find out. Yeah. Huh.
What?
Not a lot of threads, but it'll be all right.
That's more than enough.
Nice.
I bet you didn't know the doors actually opened on orange 69 Chargers.
Blasphemy.
We're just going to clean out all the stuff that's in it. I'm going to sort through it at a later date probably. But there's all kinds of random stuff in here. Got the front valence, although this one's unpainted, so we'll have to get some color match paint, or we might even get a new one of these because it's got some dents in it, but at least it's here. Oh, we got the door sills.
Visors. Here's the trunk latch support.
We got
Don't need that.
Oh, it's a whole air cleaner lid. It's just stacked on itself.
Oh.
There's some random, there's just a bunch of stuff in here. So hopefully there's enough to piece together a weird hard thing to find like this.
And a door handle.
One of the wing windows. That's always nice to have.
This thing had red seat belts in it.
It does, I saw that. It's a race car. There's a bunch of weather stripping and wiring and a lot of leaves. Ooh, the other window.
Oh yeah, there's all the glass in there.
The other wing window, sweet. Oh, there's both. Oh, there is all the glass.
Yeah, door glass, regulators,
Man,
everything. Oh, and look, the dome lights started working.
Wait, the dome light's on?
Yeah.
When we open the door, actually?
Yeah.
Push yours in.
Yeah.
What? I cannot believe the dome light works when you open the door.
That's hilarious. And you get all the glass in here.
And this light.
Yeah, that's really incredible. I wonder if any of these lights work.
Well, they're not hooked up.
Oh, the gauges aren't?
Well, there's no headlights.
Well, I didn't know if like the gauges would
Oh,
work
yeah,
light
maybe.
up. Yeah, you get all glass. There's a back seat, regulators, sheet metal. What is that? Oh, there's the hood. That's the hood release right there.
10 millimeter?
What is that? Door handles?
New door handles.
Well, I found the old ones.
There's brand new ones.
Sweet. And you do have the windshield. It's just in your truck, ain't it?
Ooh, strikers for the doors.
Oh, look.
So we got the door strikers in here too?
There's your favorite one.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing that makes the 69 Dodge Charger so cool.
And there's the little thing that it sits in, the little dish.
Oh, man, it has that too?
Yeah.
Man, there's all kinds of good stuff in here.
Oh, yeah.
Pieces.
Best thing I've seen. Hulk Hogan.
Oh, my gosh. It's Hulk Hogan. And I mean, that makes sense. It does say muscle on the side window.
If there were ever somebody to represent muscle, it would be Hollywood Hulk Hogan himself.
You gonna do an impersonation?
Brother. When he went to, what is it he went to? Something the Silver Dome, and he slammed Andre the Giant for the 70,000 people screaming Hulkamaniacs. Eat your vitamins and say your prayers. Gonna put some water in it. And obviously this will get drained out later, but just to keep it from overheating today. But you said there was some green coolant in the engine, didn't you?
Yeah, when we moved it, it was dripping a little bit of green coolant. So it does have some amount of antifreeze in the block, I think. I'm trying to film you, but I really want to zoom in on the petty truck out there.
I don't blame you, I would too. It's better looking.
That thing is sweet.
I think that should do it.
Really?
Yeah. Which, I mean, obviously when the thermostat opens,
Yeah.
it's probably going to suck some in there, but I think you're good.
All right, well, let's fire it up and we'll check the tranny fluid.
Yep.
And see if it'll move.
Sounds good to me.
What do you think, Hulk? Is it gonna work?
Yeah. That way it's not so long.
It's like it was meant to be there. It's not going to affect our cooling capacity, is it?
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue.
We got more things to worry about, don't we?
Yeah, there are bigger problems.
Now that is the best thing I've ever seen.
Best thing you've ever seen? I don't know about that. I mean...
Well, maybe...
I don't think it's going anywhere. I mean, that's...
We just don't need to fill it all the way up.
Yeah.
Crank it up, and just pull her down in neutral.
Park reverse neutral on this, I'm sure. So I don't want it to run into the woods.
I'd rather it not.
You know what? I'm going to get in it.
Yeah, go ahead and climb
That way
in.
I can at least do something if something happens.
Touch the brake pedal, see does it do anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a pedal.
It's got a good pedal.
Wow. It actually has a really good pedal.
All right, you ready?
Go for it. Give it a pat. Is the throttle hooked up? Oh yeah. There you go. Oh, it's water. All right, pull her down in neutral. Well, see if it takes gear in reverse.
I would rather go forward.
Okay, well, try drive. Nothing. All right, go back into neutral. It's definitely low then. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's low. Well, that was 2 quarts down the hatch. Go ahead and fire it back up and we'll check it again.
Should get you another towel.
I just used my shirt.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in neutral, so
You promise?
I believe so. It's like a new car. Look, it runs so smooth, he hasn't even fallen off the roof.
Yeah, Hulk is he's rock solid right now. Yeah, I mean it's a little over full, but it should have enough.
Let's see.
Pull it down in gear. Let me put the dipstick back in. Go for it. Is the brake holding?
I mean, Yep.
We got brake!
We don't have to spend 27 hours doing the brakes.
Oh,
that's the best
nice.
feeling ever right there.
That's really nice.
Whoa, I found another figurine.
What?
Who is that? I didn't watch WrestleMania or WWE or any of that. You got these two guys together.
Oh, this is WCW. This is vintage. Sting?
Sting?
Is that Sting?
Yeah, it's got Scorpion on it. There you go. You got Hulk Hogan and you got Sting. So it doesn't have any seats in it. We're just gonna take the wheel and tire that doesn't have, you know, the ability to hold air, and we're just gonna sit on it. I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Do you like that seating position?
It's a little actually too tall. I'm surprised by that.
You want to adjust it back some?
Yeah, I need to adjust it.
Whoa, okay. I got some more over here. Do you want a shorter one?
Oh, we're good.
I mean, does it recline any?
Well, we're gonna put the ratchet strap across here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have a backrest.
That's really safe. Oh, dude, that's solid. That is absolutely
It's
solid.
crazy. Oh, the gas pedal's not, it's not really there.
Yeah.
It moves!
Whoa.
It doesn't do
Fireball.
burnouts yet.
Not yet, not quite.
It needs a little more attention before you hammer on it. I tried to stomp it just to see.
You couldn't help yourself.
I couldn't help it. Fire's right back up though. Gas pedal sticks. We need to
Does it?
lube that up.
Okay.
It spins the wheel. I don't want to run over. Oh, the brakes work good.
Victory lap.
I feel like I have to, right?
You have to. That's perfect.
All right. It does donuts.
All right, we can go home now.
That's amazing. I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get in a car like this and not do that.
No, not in the slightest. All right, take her to the shop. We got a little work to do.
Yep. Freaking awesome, man. I cannot believe the dome light works in this car, the brakes work, the charging system works. Man, that is amazing. Generally back on the road after sitting for like 6 years, and it hardly took anything to do it.
We're leaking something here. I don't know what that is. Huh. There's a trail. You left a trail of something.
Oh yeah?
It's leaking whatever, something out.
I think it's that transmission line.
Think so?
Yeah.
We'll have to fix it. We're gonna get it up on my lift so we can actually see better. I was smoking a little bit.
Dude,
That was,
rips.
That was awesome. Where are we smoking from? Oh, the
smoking
manifolds.
everywhere.
Probably just where we were touching it.
Oh yeah, let's check the fuel pump off.
Sweet. Yeah, do you see anything leaking? Yeah, it's leaking.
Yeah, but that's easy. We just put a piece of rubber line on there.
Yeah, that'll be an easy fix. We'll put it up on the lift and check it out if you want to.
Yeah, I want to know what it looks like underneath. It seems like a really solid car. And I mean, look, it just did a donut. So
Yeah, like it was nothing too.
it didn't even care.
Briar finally decided to show up. He had to go to school. So now Jacob is cleaning up everything.
Finding tools already.
Man, we're gonna have like a whole box by the time this is said and done. You know, I also got you something here.
For me? Oh, you got me a broom?
I got you a broom.
Ooh, that's like some inner door linkage, and it's
crunchy.
seen better days.
It's very crunchy.
It's good to keep that stuff for like reference material, though.
Yeah. There's your. I'll help you with the dustpan. Well, here's our collection after cleaning out the car. We found 2 more WCW characters. Yeah, there's more. And then a little princess girl. And the car has been to Paris. Oh, Charger emblem. That goes on the door panel, doesn't it? Sweet. So we're just going to try and clean it up. And you could hand wash it, but man, it's so nasty. We're going to just pressure wash it. We'll be gentle with it. We won't blow any paint off, but gonna hit it with some D-germ real fast, especially these tires. Oh, these are gonna look nice when it's all said and done.
Does it take off orange overspray?
Yeah, we'll try it. I just like the pressure wash stuff. It's very fun. Leave a like down below if you like pressure washing stuff. We got barnacles growing on it. Isn't that crazy? It was painted and then stuff just started growing back on it. That's wild. Look at it shining though. That's a good looking car. Really good looking car. You sure I can't like keep it?
Yeah, leave it to Dylan to try to buy the, project you're trying to fix for somebody else every time.
Ah.
Remember the transmission line that I thought wasn't going to leak? Well, it turns out it leaked a lot. So we got a trail of ATF leading into the shop. I'm going to go ahead and cut this line in 2 spots to avoid where it's kinked over and cracked. And we're just going to slip a rubber hose on it with some clamps, and that'll take care of the leak. And then we can actually drive this thing a little more. I don't know if these are safer or not. You can't see anything out of them, but I don't want ATF in my eyes. It's not leaking too much. I was expecting it to dump out of there. We don't have a ton to clamp to there, but I think we're still going to be able to do it. So now I can hopefully pull this down and cut out the bent part. See, bad section's gone. We're good.
Like it never even happened.
Yeah.
This thing looks really clean. I mean, it's got a little rust in the floors, but nothing that can't be fixed. It's honestly better than a lot of cars we've dealt with, you know it? It looks like the brakes were, there's a new brake hose on that side. So he might have done the brakes recently. Looks like a new brake line was done on this one. Yeah, so that explains why the brakes are so good. Maybe they were done right before it was parked. Got some dual exhaust here. Looks like chambered mufflers. I kind of want to see if it's a sure grip or not. I think it is though, based on how it's like really spin happy. And then back here, of course you've got a big old hole, but that's okay. It's nothing that Jacob can't fix. At least half of it was already done. He just has to do the other half. It's art project time. I mean, what is a General Lee without all the decals,
Oh, you're doing a good job of it too.
I mean, I'm no Kale, but I'll do my best. Perfect.
It's actually pretty good. Thanks. I haven't seen that yet, so I'm not speaking about that. Oh, that was easy. They actually tightened it like the correct amount. Oh yeah, nice and thin. Smells like old gasoline and oil mixed together. It's actually pretty clean under this car. Oh, we should look at the pad on the side for the numbers. Oh, yeah. See what kind of motor this actually is. All right, we're gonna put the drain plug back in. Change the oil filter out.
You gonna torque that?
Is that 200 foot-pounds?
Yeah.
200.
You just looked at the casting numbers under here, right, Dylan? Mm-hmm. So what did you learn?
It's a 400.
He was right.
Uh-huh.
He was looking at it and it being like a short deck, not a tall deck. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Man, I don't think that's a 440 or a 383." He was right. It's a 400. Out of what would you guess?
I'm going to guess like a Cordoba or something along those lines, just because of the shape of the manifolds. I've got another engine sitting over there, the exact same manifolds, and it's a 400. So it just looked exactly the same. But yeah. Oh, you're right. There is a new fuel pump too. That's good. Am I in your way?
There's it's very many. The sway bar is in the way, is what the problem is.
We were very close
wrench, don't
for
you?
a minute.
We might need it. It's tight.
For what?
Oh yeah. I tried and failed.
Just completely beat that car.
Oh my goodness, that's tight. Oh,
That's all.
that's nice. I hit it and I was like, it moved a lot more than I expected. How do you get the oil filter out? I think it's gonna have to come out the top. We could have just dropped it down, but doing this is way smarter.
Sir,
Is this OSHA approved?
your life is worth more. Don't jump.
Hey, look, it's a Fram.
There's people who care about you.
Everybody's favorite oil filter.
Oh.
Can you hand me the new one with a little oil?
Where would that be?
Wherever I put the oil. I really hope this is the right oil filter.
Yeah, FL1A. You don't trust me?
It says Ford on it.
Hey man, I want it to run good, so we're gonna put a Ford filter on it. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
I doubted him for a second. I shouldn't have.
It's a skill issue.
Never wrong.
Skill issue. Would you like the Kirkland Signature 1540, sir?
I can add it up here. You could, yeah. I think we're done underneath. Aren't we?
No.
What,
Do it from up there.
what else do we have to do?
You have to.
I mean, you can lower me down while I add the oil.
No, you have to.
The internet's probably going to be mad at me for this one. My dad bought a case of Kirkland Select or Kirkland Signature heavy-duty diesel oil from Costco.
Hey man, somebody who makes like a really good brand, guarantee makes the Costco brand.
Almost definitely.
I've never had bad Costco stuff, so. Do you want me to let you down?
You can.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Spilling oil.
We only have so much Kirkland, man. I haven't cranked this car yet. This is my first try.
Oh, hang on.
Oh no!
Negative cable.
Oh, I was so happy.
We should also strap this battery down in some fashion.
Is it ready?
Have at it.
Nice.
Oh, we should lube up that gas pedal too.
Fair point.
It was sticking when I first romped on it. I can't really tell. Oh, wrong side. It's right on add. Well, there's our marks over here, but it's the back side of the other marks, I think. See how they're very faint?
So they might have an extra capacity pan on it. I don't know.
Yeah, so it needs probably another quart. It's right on the add mark.
You sure that wasn't 4 quarts there? In the old Kirkland?
I'm pretty sure it's 5.
I don't know.
I don't know. Read it. If it's a
How
gallon.
many quarts is in a gallon?
4. Is it a gallon?
Yeah, so that one's a gallon there.
He still might be right, folks.
1 U.S. gallon.
Ah, there we go.
Never
I'm used to
wrong.
my 5-quart jugs.
Never wrong.
Never wrong. He's impossible to live with. I'm glad I don't live with him.
Yeah. You don't want to be roommates?
We'd probably get a lot done.
Or absolutely nothing.
It could go either way, yeah. That's pretty close to 3 quarts.
I like it. You
Yeah,
just
maybe a
added
touch
3
more.
quarts?
No.
Oh.
It was 4 quarts. You got to get it down to 3 on the.
Do you like how I'm just like walking around and critiquing him and I'm not even
Yeah.
doing anything? All I did was just did.
Oh,
he
my
fixed
phone's
the
oh, no.
transmission line. Oh, no. Man down. Man down.
Oh, it's a freaking spam call that I'm trying to answer.
You're good.
That was a mess. Not my finest work.
Well, it'll be a fire. That's fine. Maybe I should have folded it down before I tried to put it in. There we go.
Now we're gonna get the doors to stay shut once it's there.
Oh, we'll ratchet strap it. It's fine. A ratchet strap will fix anything. Why does it not fit? What? These came out of a Charger. Why do they not fit? Oh, is it because I drilled 2 holes in my Charger? That's why, Briar.
What a silly goose.
Never mind.
Wrong.
Just cut this out, guy editing, aka me. I forgot that I drilled holes. I just had like some generic seat brackets, and I drilled holes in mine. I hope these Challenger ones fit. These are out of my Hemi swap car. They're original seats. I put new ones in it. Jacob, can I drill a hole?
I think the floors need fixed there anyway.
No, I'm kidding. We don't have to.
See, look.
I thought the seat brackets would be close, but I guess we're sitting on a tire.
Yep. We get a smaller tire.
Yeah, I got more.
That tire is a little too tall. Not enough headroom.
Yeah. Not very good lumbar support. Well, I'm 0-2 at this point.
You're not always right. We have to check transmission fluid. I'm about to strap. What is he doing? All right, let's check the transmission fluid, then strap the hood down.
I just want to go racing. Look how smooth it runs. I don't think you leaked out enough transmission fluid to be a problem.
I don't think so either.
It was over full anyway.
It is literally dead on full. Like it was made for it.
Yeah. Hold on. Whoa. I don't know about that. I don't think that's good. I mean, I'm good. I don't know about you. Might have to stack them.
No, that's perfect. Are you just shorter than me?
No, look at my legs. They're straight out. Good. Wow. So they run up and jump in.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I can do that.
I think I would like break something. I would end up on my back with a broken neck.
It's too nice of a car to do this to. It makes me nervous.
All right. That's how you gotta do it, right? Quick.
Yeah. We're running from the law. Whoa! Thought you were about to do a Rockford. Something just fell out. Oh man, it rips. My chest hurts. That was so funny. He is. Yeah. The General lives again. Oh, it's amazing. My face hurts. I haven't quit smiling. Everything still good? We're running. All right, your turn. Oh, sweet. Ugh. Yeah. I'm going around. Oh, but it's got some life left in it. I cheated.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, this side's way better. I'm sitting up way high.
Oh wait, I gotta go out of the leg first.
Why is it smoking?
I think it's just a bunch of oil I spilled on the exhaust manifold.
It's so bad.
Hang on, I need to hold on to something. You might have to scoot forward. Oh, this is great. It drives good, doesn't it?
It's way worse on that side.
It's so much worse. There's nothing to hold on to. I was being so gentle, like maybe 3,000 RPM. Oh, let's go to 4,500. All right, I think I see the cops coming. We gotta run. Oh. gosh.
I'm at a.
That was a workout.
Oh man, this is the best day ever. Oh my gosh. Dylan!
Oh, that was glorious.
Well folks, that is gonna do it. This Charger right here, what, how many years it was sitting?
5 or 6.
And
so really not that long, but in pieces.
Yeah.
With no glass in it.
And now, the general leak. So Jacob is gonna take this and finish it basically. Thank you so much for letting me have a good time today. This was such a fun day. So if you want to see more, please go subscribe to his channel. The video on this has already been dropped, so the link is in the description as well as a link to his channel.
So this car is going to go from like this cobbled together running thing we have now to a complete car ready to drive it so they can enjoy it as a family.
Exactly.
That's the goal.
Exactly. So if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, leave a like down below. T-shirts and stickers are also in the link below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.
Oh, we missed. Gotta exit stage left.